Okay, so we are live. Let us begin. Namaste, good evening, and good morning to my fellow members outside India. Extending a very warm welcome to all of you to the 64th Poesy Tales English Meet. My name is Anagha Kadwad, and I will be your host today. Super excited to hear all of your poems penned down. And let us begin the first round. And also note that both the rounds are open themed to begin with, I would like to call Dr. Sudipta Mishra from Odisha. So I will just give a brief introduction about her. Oh, Dr. Sudipta Mishra is a multifaceted artist and dancer. She has weaved more than 100 books. Her third book, The Essence of Life, is credited with Amazon's bestseller, and her next book, The Songs of My Heart, is scaling newer heights of glory. She garnered numerous accolades from international literary organizations like the famous Rabindranath Tagore Memorial, Mahadevi Verma Sahitya Shiromani Award, Powerful Women Award, and so on. She regularly pens articles in newspapers as a strong female voice against gender discrimination, global warming, domestic violence against women, etc. She is also pursuing a PhD in English. We are glad to welcome you, Dr. Sudipta Mishra ji. You can go ahead with your poetry.
Thank you. Thank you, Anga, for this beautiful introduction. And I must express my heartfelt gratitude to all the participants and to the founder, Anu ma'am of the Poetry Tale group, Subudhi ma'am, and all other admins of this group. They are giving wonderful opportunities to all the participants to showcase their talent in this beautiful platform. So I must congratulate Anga for her fast anchoring in this show, and she is doing best, I think. So best wishes to her also. And here my poem goes like this. Am I audible?
Yes.
Konark, waging a war against misfortune. The temple stands proudly like a first tiger, representing our honor. The fast rays of the alluring sun kiss the base of the tower as the dawn of the dazzling sun smiles upon every corner of this unfamiliar place. The hues of hidden passion from distant partners of various nations are secretly woven into the intricate walls. Maze-like edifices often try to trap souls, holding countless untold tales from numerous artists. They scream and invite your attention. Have you ever heard the groans of ghosts? No. Now the temple Konark is left in ruins, withered by nature's warmth, sometimes caused by disasters and at others by man-made crises. Yet the monument waves the nuances of our rich heritage, a vibrant tapestry of majestic spectacles that captivates spectators with wonder. Have you ever witnessed this splendor? From the tale behind the alluring figures to the naked eye, they are captivating. The unseen anecdotes of yore, the passage from lost to penance, the journey of wisdom from absence to presence, a path of enlightenment, a cycle of life, a saga of a known civilization. The Sun Temple of Odisha strives to stand against worldly desires, becoming a lighthouse of eternal wishes, embracing the diversity of our culture. It upholds our legacy. It's over. It's about the beautiful temple Konark, which is in Odisha at Puri. Thank you for listening to me so patiently. Thank you.
Very beautifully put into words. It was as if actually we were standing in front of the temple Konark and witnessing the marvelous architecture of it. Would anyone else like to express their thoughts about this?
I can see I'm already gonna be. My poems ain't nowhere near as good as it was y'all's reciting. So that was
Thank you, sir.
fantastic. That was fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Yes, truly, very beautifully written. So, the next participant I would like to call forward is Miss Likita Kabaruji from Oman. So, I will give her brief bio now. So, as her name suggests, it was cut and right for her to be in literature's arms. Poetry and books were the only companions she knew. She is also pursuing her master's in computational linguistics at English and Foreign Languages University, Hyderabad. She is 21 years old, and even at such a young age, she has published two anthologies, and here's hoping there will be many more to come. And she's been a part of an international poetry organization from more than 6 years now. That was a really impressive bio, and we welcome you to this Poesy Tales meet, and you can go ahead with your poetry.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the introduction. It means a lot, really. Please feel free to stop me in case you feel like there's a disturbance or you can't hear me at all. So, the first poem I've written is for all the people that do not know how to express their emotions in words or how to talk about it, but only seek peace in writing. And I've written this. It goes, would the canvas ever be able to tell how, behind the murals of flowers, leaves, and birds, it slowly bled? No bright red, no lips ever smiled beneath such color. No robin's breast ever bore such song. No thorn ever pricked such red, and yet it stood against a nail so frail, against a wall crumbling down, as a painting of flowers stood amidst an ocean of stand. Heard, it looks as though it's about the size of a fist, and yet it weighs down and down into the pit of my tummy, as heavy as the open sky and as timid as a firefly, as small as my fist, and yet it twists and turns, whirlpools knew not to churn. It taught me everything this deceives, not just the heart, even the very being that has one. Thank you.
Oh, that was really wonderfully written. And like the poetry itself suggests that painting and poetry, they both go hand in hand. So everyone has their own art form of expressing. So it was very well written, Likhita ji. Nice poem.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I would like to call forward the next participant, Mr. Ronnie Tucker, sir, from USA. So I will give a quick introduction. He was born in a small town a long time ago, went to Catholic school from first grade, then moved to the country from 8th grade to 11th grade, then quit school. He has always loved art and drawing pictures in grade school until ninth grade. He discovered rock music, especially Led Zeppelin. Then he
Then he
wanted to
wanted to
write
write
lyrics
lyrics
and
and
poetry, so he
poetry, so he
basically
basically
gave up on art and pursued poetry and lyrics. His early years have been seen by anyone because his family and friends thought he was crazy to write poems. After he quit school and worked a lot of jobs in his lifestyle, he always kept writing, and he he always kept writing, and then he opened up a new way. He typed spontaneously and posted them, and finally he was recognized for his art and poetry, and his parents and grandparents never got to share this with him, for his words and verses belong to all those who read. That is a very touching bio, Mr. Ronnie Tucker. So we welcome you to share your thoughts on this platform.
Thank you. That was my life. Everybody kind of made fun of me when I was writing poems, but I always wanted to be in a band, but I couldn't play an instrument and I can't sing a lick. So I always wrote like lyrics and poems that you could probably put music to. And this first one I'm going to do is basically you could probably sing it, but I can't do that. So it's called Shh, like you're telling somebody to hush. Broken words trampled in dust, flags unfurled and burnt, hate and violence fill the air. No more can we cry for innocence when the battle has just begun. No more can we be as one when we forget who we are, who we were. So true is the word I speak with all my heart. No more, no more, no more can we be as one. My heart bleeds for this world where is peace? I said, where is peace? I cry my tears. I cry my blood. Shh. Gods, are you asleep? Don't you hear your children cry? Why why they have to die? Trampled with violence in the dirt. Somebody cry, oh why? Don't turn your back. Hey, pick it up. So broken down we have become the clown. For peace is but a shout. Crooked crosses burn in tombstone eyes. The innocent are filled with lies, while evil is in disguise. Take it so, for I don't speak what I don't know. People, look at yourselves. Can't you see? Are all of you blind? How much hate can we take with the violence? Why can't we all just get along? We have fallen. Oh, we have fallen. We can't close our eyes no more. We have to awaken before it's too late and come together as one. So much is lost. The coin has been tossed. We must choose the path and hope it's peace and learn to be as one. This is the advice I leave. Let my last breath be. Live on as one, for in peace we have won.
Very well
very well
written,
written,
Mr.
Mr.
Ronnie. It
Ronnie. It
is
is
all of
all
our
of our
thoughts
thoughts
poured
poured
into the
into the
poem with
poem with
all these
all these
disheartening
disheartening
wars
wars
and the
and the
situation going
situation going
around in the
around in the
world.
world.
This is
This
a
is
much
a
needed
much needed
message to
message
all
to
the
all the
generations
generations
out there.
out there.
So,
So
indeed, truly
indeed, truly
touching and
touching
very
and
wise
very wise
words put
words
in.
spoken.
I just hope one day we could all be as one, but I don't know if it'll be in my lifetime or not. I'm just praying.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, let's
hope it
hope it
is
is
in this
in this
lifetime we
lifetime
all
we all
unite as
unite
one
as
and
one
live in
and live in
harmony. That
harmony
is
that is
truly, truly
truly, truly
needed right
needed
now.
right now.
Thank you.
So, the
So
next
the next
participant,
participant,
uh,
uh,
just a
just
quick note, can everyone please switch off their mics since there's a echo issue going around? I would request all of you to switch off your mics, please.
okay.
So with this, I would like to call our next participant, Miss Savrita Das ji from Vadodara. So I'll quickly read out her bio. Ms. Sarita Das ji is a teacher by profession. She is currently residing in Vadodara, Gujarat. She has received her Masters of Archaeology from Maharaja Sayaji Rao University of Vadodara, Gujarat. She enjoys writing poems, articles, and short stories in English. She has published poems and articles in the Times of India's children's section, Dharitri, Odia newspaper, and Uktal Kia Souvenir. She has published an article in the Human Rights Education Association website too. That's truly impressive. And further, she has also published 9 anthology books as co author entitled Jazbaat Ki Saheli, Her Life's Liberty, SGSH mission, Out of the Common, Impression, Miracles of Determination, Wisdom of Entachment, and Aftab, Umeed Ka Suraj. She has also published her first solo book, Scribble Pebbles, based on inspirational quotes, and also published her second solo book entitled Artistic Features of Kusana Coinage Reappraisal in 2024. She has also won awards from All India Best Writer Award 2022 for her writings, received a medal from JEFC Publishing House, and also received the National Book of Record Awards Bharat Vibhushan Award 2023. That is a truly impressive bio, Miss Sarita Dasji.
Thank
We
you.
are truly humbled to have you among us. We look forward to hearing your thoughts now.
Thank you, ma'am, for the invite. Hope you like my poem. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So my first poem is regarding reflection. Hope you all like it. Let's begin. Reflection. In the stillness of night's dark while, a reflection stares with secrets unveiled. My soul's deep mirror, heart and mind, revealing the truths I left behind. The scars that whispers stories untold, of laughter's echoes, tears that unfold, moments shared and memories stored, dreams pursued and paths unexplored. I stand alone in shadows cast, lost in the labyrinth of my past. But then I feel a gentle guiding hand, a soul that whispers, "You're strong, take a stand." A heart that beats with hope and fire, encouraged me to rise to aspire. Through darkness, pain, and endless night, I'll find my way, I'll shine with new light. The stars above, a celestial sea, reflecting dreams and possibilities. With every step, I'll heal, I'll grow, and in the silence, my spirit will glow. Thank you, ma'am.
Wow, this is a really well written poem. Like we all know, at the end of the days, it is just us that we have with ourselves. So, yeah, it is constantly the self support that we need to keep going on. And it
Yeah,
is really beautifully put into words. So, very well
thank you,
written.
ma'am.
Okay, so I would like to call our next participant, Miss Dia Singh ji from Chandigarh. So she is 20 years old and an undergraduate student pursuing BSc Psychology from Punjab University. She is a young poet who has composed and written several poems and is currently working on her first anthology of poetry. She has won several trophies in national level poetry and essay writing competitions. She keeps on participating in various online and offline poetry meets. She believes in the simplicity of expression in poetry. We welcome you, Miss Dia Singh ji.
Hello everyone, my name is Dia Singh. First of all, I would like to congratulate and express my gratitude to Positales and Miss Anaga for doing such a wonderful hosting today. Secondly, I have heard all the poems of all the other members, be it Sudipta ma'am, Miss Likta, and Miss Sarita, along with Ronnie sir, and all the poems are amazing and spectacular in their own way. So today I am reciting a poem that is titled Mother's Secret Recipe. This poem is basically about my mother's cooking, which she is not very good at. So I have basically recited a poem based on her cooking. So here goes my poem. My mom doesn't know how to cook that well. She may not be perfect like a master chef, but she is definitely a work in progress. Her cake microwave turns black with cracks, crispy like a biscuit. Her veggies are often burnt or oily in the frying pan, but somehow her biryani is to die for. I begged her 2 days straight to change her mind. Before going to bed, I left her a cheesy note specifying she is my favorite and number one, with a humble, down to earth request to once again recreate a legend that would resuscitate my long dead tongue. The next day, my longing ended. Even asleep, I could hear the cluttering of dishes. I could smell her cooking, the rich, spicy, tangy aroma of her biryani gushing right down my throat. My stomach rumbled, making a final declaration for war. The moment of truth came with a plate of salad when my eyes closed in anticipation. But this time, things were suspicious when my eyes opened with enlightenment. That secret recipe of hers that I awaited to acquire is truly impossible. 10 folds of positivity with mountains of effort, tons of gratitude, infinite love, a pinch of attitude, along with endless doubts and fears, with precautions, woke up their magic, creating a legend called My Mom, whose dishes may be salty, but filled with love from her heart, creating memories. Thank you.
Very well put in, Miss Diya. Like, it is every household story that the mom's cooking hits different, no matter however it is. At the end of the day, it's her love that goes into the food. And even if we love eating outside food, homemade food tastes different. And personally speaking, from my experience, like every time we come back from a long trip, like no matter how much paneer biryani or the tasty butter chicken that I've had, at the end of the day, it's dal roti, simple dal roti, which my mother makes, that tastes very different and like very good. So, yeah, so it is very nicely put into words.
It sounds like you kind of wrote that, and that was about my mom, the way she was. We always went to grandma's because my mom couldn't cook worth a dime.
Thank you
Yeah.
everyone for your positive reviews.
Okay, so I'll be going next. So I would like Miss Diaji to read out my bio.
Well, I don't have your bio written right now with me. Can I just informally introduce you like right now on the spot?
Yeah, sure, no worries. I'll introduce myself. So, hello everyone, Anagha here, and I've been writing poetry since my childhood. I'm a recent BTech graduate and I'm working now in corporate. So, Yeah, so whenever I get time while traveling in the train or during my leisure time, I enjoy writing poetry. Like everyone present here, it is my own space to express myself. So today I'm going to recite a poem that I've written about my train journey. So I've recently started working and it's a very long journey till my office. So I've written this about the adrenaline rush that we get right after the work is over and we all are like super excited to come home. So this poem is about that. So I'll start. The clock hits 5, and suddenly you get that joyous hit of adrenaline. Suddenly, the crowd seems to move a little faster, a quiet rush as though hit by a powering charger, like freedoms on the next platform. Anticipation in every eye as the heart of this city arrives with flashing wheels, metal doors sighing open, and we all fit somehow. The city blurs outside, dancing with shades of twilight. The day loosens its grip, nearing towards a blissful sleep. When the brakes sigh at your stop, your heart slows down, your shoulders drop. You step into the dusky gloom, adrenaline fades, and then you know you are finally home. Thank you.
I think some of us wait to get to work just so we can check out of work later in the evening. Very beautifully written.
Yeah, true. Okay, so with that, we've concluded our first round of poems. So, thank you so much to all the audience too, who is constantly encouraging us with their very humbling, very beautiful comments. And also to a small brief note to all the audience and the members present. Poesy Tale conducts wonderful segments like picture prompt, word prompt as well, which is given by our very own esteemed members. So, in case you have any other literary friends who would like to join this platform, they are most welcome. And also, on this note, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all the Poesy Tale admin for giving me this opportunity to host you all. So, with that, we can begin our next round of poetry, which is also an open themed poetry round. So, with that, I would again like to call forward Dr. Sudipta Mishra ji. So, let's begin the next poetry round.
Thank you, Anga. And I must say that your poem was so beautiful and I really enjoyed it. Thank you for presenting it on
Thank
our
you.
show. So, my second poem is Shall I Quit? This poem is a dedication for all the writers who always fight with internal battles, inner struggles. To write poems, they always think for whom I will write. Such line will always haunt them. These lines are haunting them also. So, this poem goes like this. Shall I quit? On multiple occasions, I ponder. Should I move on or stop right here? For whom does this ink live? The words I scribble on the surface of a page become a mystery, like an unknown valley in a distant land. Then I gaze through the windows of my past, where I find a scar still bleeding, a legacy of guilt, clouded by my grief. I carry it alone. Then I begin to decode the meanings of nightmares by allowing myself to heal from these unwanted memories. I start to voice those silent waves beneath the sea of my heart, unless, like a storm, They engulf everyone in the blink of an eye, for it is a never ending battle with those unseen foes. Let this verse shine like a pink moon in the starless sky. This saga of my love story with my pain will continue, for it knows that promises are made not to be broken, like the eternal song of the beloved Son. Thank you. Thank you again for listening to me so patiently. Thank you.
That was very well written, Dr. Sudipta ji. Like you beautifully expressed, everyone out there is fighting their own battle. And it is so great to see that everyone out here like has their own way of expressing things. And that was one of the reasons we came up with this poetry group, so that everyone out there can know that they are not alone. And as we all know that expressing ourselves, saying the things we go through out loudly or just writing it down lessens the blow a little bit. So here's to everyone who's standing strong even after fighting their own battles every day. So cheers to that.
Thank you so
uh,
much.
so with this, I would like to call out our next participant, Miss Likhita G. So we welcome you to present your second round of poem.
Thank you. Um, I think each one of us would have had a moment in our life where we feel maybe alone and lost and maybe like we don't belong anywhere. For instance, I was born in a country, I was raised in another country, I got married to a person from some other country, and I feel like I do not belong anywhere. And I've written a poem where I've expressed the feeling of being lost and the feeling of being alone. And I feel like I am caught between three different worlds, and I'm not sure if I am longing for comfort or what I want. I'm not really sure, and I had to write this down. It goes: stranded on that universe of a droplet, trapped somewhere between the skies and earth, neither welcomed at home nor led astray. It dangled there in the sky, a charm that sat on a cloud's chest. Beneath these raindrops, I yearned to listen to the drumming of my heart. I looked for my footsteps in the stream this rain has caused. The thunder wouldn't speak like my mind. I wished for the wind to blanket me all while wondering why the sky wouldn't hug these thoughts away. The leaves rustled, and I waited for it to sound like the lullaby my mother sang. Just like how I learned to look for poetry in a language I do not know. Thank you.
Wow, this is truly touching and beautifully written. And like we all know that no matter where we are, home is where the heart is. So, yeah, very well expressed.
Thank you.
So, with this, I would like to call our next participant, Mr. Ronnie Tucker, to present their second poem for the day.
Wow, I don't know if I can follow Lakita or not on after her poem. All right, I'll try.
So sweet of you. That's so kind of you.
I'll try. This one came to me like I had a dream one night. Where you go, when you pass and what you gotta go through. And hang on, I got somebody calling. I'm trying to decline it. Okay, this is like I said, a poem that I wrote about a dream, basically. And I remember it was like you had to go through like a train or an airport, and you had a gate you had to go through. So that's a little background to it. It's called Welcome to Gate 6. Turn through darkened corridors with A speck from the corners of the eye, insights taken in tranquility, evolving, revolving like a shade to the sun, moments reflected, sorrows and tears neglected, voices so dark and distant, disturbing, the left path partaken. Now a soul is lost and forsaken, unearthly. Lonely demons carried beneath the sleeves, welcome beyond stardust. The dreams and desires paid with the cost, while fate and fortune are lost. The cord of life is tossed. From illusion to confusion, stumbling through the years, muddled in monochrome, stages to turn of pages. Life is but an empty door. Through many rooms of reflections amidst ghostly phantoms tread to and fro in slow motion. With eyes sightless they wander. Finally an exit sign. Such a special view, such a special view. Am I dreaming? Stardust is shining. Welcome to Gate 6, such a special view. Am I dreaming? Such a special view. Embryonic life stains unfold from the womb to old age, then death and what is beyond. Exit stage left. Welcome to Gate 6. Thank you.
Wow, that's very deep and very well written, Mr. Ronnie. Like you said, it's life is but an empty door. So true, and I this reminded me of a quote that I heard that maybe in the end we're all just dreamers in an endless universe. So yeah, that was very beautifully written. And with that, I would like to call our next participant, Miss Sarita Dasji, to present her next poem.
Hello. Thank you, ma'am, for the second round for invite. And my next poem is dedicated to humanity, because since nowadays we find that a lot of things are happening around. So my poem goes, Threads of Humanity. Together we rise in this world where where the threads in humanity's fabric. In every heart, love resides unconditionally, untying us all, a bond so secret and strong. With compassion's touch, we heal. In kindness and love, we live our lives. Through empathy, our hearts entwine. Together, humanity and hard times, we find our ways. In unity, our strength resides within. With every step, we pave our way by conquering all the highs and lows. Our shared humanity withstands against all odds. Thank you, ma'am.
That was very
Oh,
well written, actually. It's beautiful.
Thank you, ma'am. This was dedicated to all the to the human race, because a lot of things are now happening, all ups and downs. So I will dedicate this poem for that.
true, very well written. And yeah, humanity is what we need right now with
Yeah.
everything going on around us. And like you said, empathy is the one quality which differentiates us, and it is very much needed, like Mr. Ronnie Tucker said as well. So yeah, very beautifully written. So with this, I would like to call our next participant, Miss Dia Singh ji, for her second poetry.
Hello everyone. So after listening to all the various versions of different poems about battling our inner demons, empowering and humanity, I have changed my poem to a lighter poem so that I can lighten the mood of the room. So my poem is titled All's Well That Ends Well. We all love happy endings, don't we? We all want a happy ending, be it a story or in real life. So, in this poem, I have personalized the happy ending version or context where it as an individual is expressing his or her opinions to us. So, my poem begins. All's well that ends well is what you all tell. Thanks to that, every morning my house is flooded with love letters and prayers of request. My feet are wobbly from all the running when mobs chase me. I hide in my basement or wander off on solo trips to break away from your accusations. My standards are high, so you better be spick and span. No, I don't just exist in stories of Rapunzel and Sleeping Beauty. I can be there for you in reality, but you need to earn me, my trust and respect, rather than your claims of deserving me. For me, all are equal, be it a prince or a mafia. The honesty of your heart to yourself is what I preach, so that you all can have me as an acolyte throughout your life. Thank you.
Wow, this is very well written. Like, on a lighter note, you truly touched the deepest part of everyone's heart that yes, everyone truly deserves a happy ending, and it's not just shown in Disney movies. But if we actually lead our lives with a positive mindset and we manifest positive vibes, so that's what we will get happy ending. So it's truly well written, a very deep, full, meaningful poetry.
Thank you.
And that being said, to be lovely to hear you recite as well for the second round.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so to conclude this round, I will go forward with my second poem. So recently, since 2 months, at our kitchen window, there are these parakeets that come to eat in the morning. So I this is a small poem that I've written about it. So it's titled "My Little Green Friends." Every morning, just as dawn stretches her arms, they come fluttering in, my little friends, like joyous gifts wrapped in green. Punctual as always, dressing the dull air with the marvel of their chatter, they land by my window like a promise kept, eyes bright with some story to tell. A peanut waits, and they know their beaks, like tiny craftsmen, peel away the shell with such grace as if they are teaching me the beauty of small precision is an art which is truly beyond wonder. Slowly becoming one of my favorite pastime is watching them feast, their wings catching the soft gold of the morning breeze. This moment never ceases to amaze me that truly joy lies within the smallest of things, reminding me that there is always so much more to cherish. Thank you.
It's beautiful, really well written. And that makes me wonder, where exactly do you work for having parrots at your windowsill in the morning? That's it's crazy. Beautiful.
Thank you. We actually stay in a colony which has a lot of trees around. So they have their fixed timing of like coming on the windowsill or in the morning. So the only thing that they eat is peanuts. So like if we keep anything else apart from that, we tried keeping pomegranates, but then they didn't like it. So then they keep on squeaking and they were like trying to come. It's like they were trying to communicate with us that they didn't like the pomegranate thing. So that's why I specifically mentioned peanuts since it's their favorite thing to eat. So yeah, it's truly. I truly look forward to waking up to it
देना
every
A pair
mornings.
of a pair of high maintenance parrots as
देना
well.
तक बोला बहुत
Yeah,
खाई थी ठाडा होती
true.
Oh, I have,
Thank you,
all
Subodhi
I have,
Jafarji, for your kind comment.
yeah, all I have is crows that come in my yard. Oh, black crows.
Yeah, Mr. Ronnie Tucker, even we have a lot of crows coming over here as well. So, true.
I just want to say, I am so honored and grateful to be amongst you all. You all are some great poets, and I'm just happy that y'all have me on here.
And it's just as wonderful listening to you.
True. It was a pleasure listening to everyone today, and I'm really grateful, really humble that I got to host an amazing audience and a amazing group of poets as well. So, looking forward to more poetry meets with all of y'all, and hope I did host the show. Well, it was my first time hosting, so I hope I did a decent job at keeping you all
I think
entertained.
you did a
your
very, very
best
good job. It's not
really
easy
did your
listening
best
to every poem and trying to give feedback or maybe try to give your opinion on every poem. That's really good, impressive actually.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for everyone for being here today. And with that, I would like to conclude this poetry meet and looking forward to many more poetry meets to come.
thank you
Looking
everyone
forward to
good
it
night
really. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.